who or what is wounding you right now?
So, Nidhu, do people need to write that down?
No. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nidhu. Thank you so much. Don't write it in the group. Write it in your notebook.
Terrible paper.
Terrible paper, yeah.
Okay.
Because I may ask you to throw this paper.
I've kept loose paper handy only. Everything will be on loose sheets only now.
Yeah, loose paper is best, and then you make your fair copy the next day. That's ideally how you would learn and study. Go ahead, my lovelies. Please write this down. And if it's more than one person, please, by all means, write everybody's name down.
We're only writing names, Nidhu? Or we're also writing what the wound is?
We're also writing that. So who or what is wounding you right now? And you could say money. You could say pain. You could say unwellness. It could be someone. It could be something.
Are you going to give us a timer to stop, or are we just going to keep it?
10 more seconds.
Okay, so done. So Shweta and Savarna said the list is going on. Shweta says list is going on. Savarna says mine too. And Mehul, you've written it in. No worries.
No worries.
No worries. Write it on paper just in case we do end up, if Nidhu tells us to tear it and throw it, because there is a reason for that. Also, as in when it happens. Write it on paper also. Done. And 10 seconds is also done.
So pens down, although you can come back to keep writing it. And I'm going to say 2 sentences of 3 words thrice, meaning I'm going to say a particular sentence thrice, and then I'm going to say another sentence thrice. Always, when we begin our work, we have to say cheers, and we have to make sure that we are hydrated.
Nidhu, just very quickly, in case you want to do this now or you bring it up later, because you know the older ones we've done our yes and all that, but the newer ones have no idea what high vibration turbocharged healing water is.
True. So we'll do it. We'll do it soon.
Okay.
And we'll do a really simpler one. It's always very simple, as you will see, my lovelies, even if you're new to word medicine, light medicine, the language of light, the decrease, you will see how easy it is. And then, even though there is an existing way to make high vibration water, we're going to do one which is even easier. And it's an absolute sweetheart of a process. And Nilu's smiling because she knows what it is. I will come back to that. Let me do just these 6 sentences. I just want you to respond, see how you're doing. Once those 6 sentences are over, I will ask you to do cheers with me again. And then I will ask you to change your position and we will do the 6 again. Yes? Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Nilu will also put down what it is I'm saying, because for a moment it might stun you. Is that what you think? Yes, that is what I would be saying. Here goes. Releasing my mother's wombs. Releasing my mother's wombs. releasing my mother's wounds, releasing my father's wounds, releasing my father's wounds, releasing my father's wounds. Have some water. Cheers, everybody. Please change your position. You can stand, you can walk, you can lie down.
Exclamation, I didn't put the exclamation in, I'll write it in again.
Please, yes.
Yeah.
Exclamation mark, yeah.
So exclamation after the releasing, right?
After wounds.
After.
Right? Next round. Releasing my mother's wounds. This time, say it with me or whisper it. Releasing my mother's wounds. Releasing my mother's wounds. Releasing my father's wounds. Releasing my father's wounds. Releasing my father's wounds. Give it 5 seconds. If you lay down, it was very temporary. I'm going to have to ask you to turn to one side and come up because you're going to have another sip of water. And either you can be in this new position or you can change your position again. But let it be different from how it was 2 minutes back. And this round, slight difference. We're going to say, and only 3 times, releasing my family's wounds. Releasing my family's wounds. Releasing my family's wounds. Give it 5 seconds. Inhale through your nose. Hold your breath for 30 seconds. And exhale through the mouth. And take a look at what you wrote down on that sheet. Tell me, how are you looking at it now? How are you feeling about this now? What is this bringing up in you now?
I went off video because I also stood up and moved.
Good.
Okay, so people are writing. Anubhav has written a bit of the distance from the wound. Shweta says lighter, easier. Namrata says still it is affecting. Pravina says, so still it is affecting means it's still bothering her.
Yeah.
Is what I've guessed. So
Yeah.
Pravina says qualities of my parents in it. Shweta says memories, hurt and hurt movement. Shweta, again, another Shweta Goel says easier. Alina says as if they are not existing. Suvarna says nothing is changed for me. So what should Suvarna do, Nidhu? Should she move? Should she change position?
Yes, but we'll do it one more round. We'll do one more round.
Okay.
We'll do one more round.
Nikita says lighter and feels it's not bothering. Mani Meghalai says feeling easier. Soumya also says couldn't feel any change. Vaishali says lighter. Malvika says she has a headache. Samina says still feeling bad memories. And Suvarna says memories come back. Yogita has said, and this is interesting, solvable.
Fantastic.
And Anamika says, somehow a thought popped in my mind that I'm learning love through abandonment by my family. Rashmi says, the decree were exact answer to wounds I wrote on paper.
Fantastic.
Sureka says, no change. NS says, I'm feeling sorry for the other person. Naya says, not that big a deal now. Kamayani also says, no change for me. Anamika is more centered. Mehul says, no change. And it's pouring in Nidhu. Dipti says, unknown sense of calmness and feeling a vibration inside me. Shweta says, but it gave me tingling in left thumb and body all of a sudden. Manpreet also says, no change. Sonia says, I'm hearing there's healing.
Good.
And Anjali also says, not actually such a big thing. Biba says, no change. Fatima, no change. Vaishali says, just a bit black. And Bell also says, Bell says, no change. And Gitanjali says, distance from the wound, like really far away. Payal says, feeling all our problem, which I have to face.
Fantastic.
No
Super.
change, palpitation for Ashwanta. Drink water, right?
Anybody, please, yes. If you're having pain as a response, you must dog up. You must finish a full glass of water, sipping it through, don't gulp. And then wherever this is going on, whichever body part is responding, if it's unbearable, you will just touch that body part, and let us say it is the head. You will just say, it's releasing. You will touch it and just say, it's releasing, it's releasing, it's releasing. And you see what happens. Either the release will become even faster or it will suddenly disappear. Let us do one more round, especially for those of y'all who are really new to word light medicine. Cheers, everybody, again. Be comfortable. Slight change from what we did in our first set. Very slight change.
And very sorry, Nidhu. Sorry, I missed these.
No.
Meghala says she's now confused. Amita says feeling light. Sandhya says feeling light, yawning. I'm blessed with abundance already. I missed these. Just 3. Sorry.
Fantastic. So even if it's confusion, you will just say it's releasing. Whatever is coming up, you'll just say it's releasing. This next one, very slight adaptation. It will be releasing my mother's woundings. Our first one was releasing my mother's wounds. And this one is releasing my mother's woundings. So 6 times, 3 with the mother, 3 with the father. Quickly, we will change position. And then we will do it with the family's woundings. Ready? Hydrated? Let's get cracking. Releasing my mother's woundings. Releasing my mother's woundings. Releasing my mother's woundings. Releasing my mother's woundings. Releasing my father's woundings. Releasing my father's woundings, releasing my father's woundings. Stand up, stretch, walk, put your legs out, change your position, and releasing my family's woundings, releasing my family's woundings, releasing my family's woundings. Come back, sit down, have a sip of water. Take a look at your list, although for some of y'all don't have to look at your list anymore. Just tell me how you're doing. And those of y'all who have to take a look at your list, take a look at your list. Tell me how it is now.
So Shweta says, Suvarna says little light. Shweta says it's okay. They might have had issues too. Anubhav says the wound is healing. Belly says heavy head. Ashwanta says feeling better.
Heavy head. So just touch your head and say it's releasing. And please make sure you've sipped through a glass of water. Go ahead, Nidhu.
Khushbu says relation will improve. Giovi says yawning. Anamika says feeling better towards my family, but still feeling frustrated with my relatives. Poonam says feeling neutral. Amita says feeling good. Wound is healing. Sandhya says more yawning. Namrata says feeling lighter as I felt so heavy earlier. The toe had a bunch of wounds. Right. Giovi is yawning. And Soumya says feeling better. No more aggression inside. Calm mind. Shweta says I feel heavy in my heart. Sorry. Dipti says this is something amazing. Meghala says feeling lighter as if a black smoke left from my heart.
Super. Super. Anything like confusion, frustration, heaviness, pain, just it's releasing, it's releasing, it's releasing because it is. If it's come up, it's on its way out. Don't hold it. there and make a story. Let it go, let it go, let it go. We have not taken a look at your list, right? I do not know your list. I think one or two people, shared it on the group. Nobody knows your list. We gave a very generic set of sentences. And for the most part, there have been shifts. Feeling lighter, maybe even feeling heavier, but there's a shift. Whether the needle goes this way or this way, at least it's not stuck anymore. Something is happening in this challenge, crisis, situation, trouble, problem, issue. Something is moving, and that's the important thing. However, what did we really do? I haven't even brought you up right now. We did mother and father and family, and things started moving. And this has to do with the universal formula that has to be applied to all healing at some point. For example, if you're doing a system like, what shall we say, chronic, maybe you won't apply it there. But at some point, this universal formula for healing will need to be applied. Especially if you've been doing quite a bit of this work, but not really seeing as many changes as other people. Especially if you know you're dealing with a lot at multiple levels. Especially if you know you've got stuff going on at home. And the universal formula for this is ABC, mother plus father equals child. My mother plus my father equals me. Your mother plus your father equals you. Can cat plus dog equal fish? Cat plus dog can only equal cat, dog, or dog, cat. Can negativity plus negativity equal positivity? No. Negativity plus negativity will equal more negativity. Can financially stressed plus insecure equal millionaire? Financially stressed plus insecure will equal more financially stressed plus insecure because of the use of the plus. You're adding, meaning things are becoming bigger, things are becoming more. Can unhappy plus unhealthy equal good enough? Can judgment plus criticism equal happy, healthy? Can positive plus positive equal positive? For sure. Can some positive and some negative equal only positive? It will equal positive plus negative. Whatever you are adding, it will join. Can man plus horse equal penguin? No, it will equal centaur.
Would you like me to share that screen, Nidhu?
No, not yet.
Not.
No.
Because mother, like mother plus father is child. My mother, plus my father is me, and your mother plus your father is you. And I'm like, I have to put that. I have to put that.
And the point of this formula is for you to recognize that when you made that list, and we didn't clear that list, we do not know anything that's on the list. Even the people who got to share it on the group, we didn't address that at all. We went straight for the mother and the father.
And the family.
And the family. And there were shifts, there were movements, including solvable, healable, distance, absent, feeling sorry for them, I think somebody said.
Yes.
Such a change, right? Such an immediate shift. A lot of us moved to a higher vibration.